Good morning, Team Evolve. Big welcome to our July 8th, second Saturday of the month training. My name is Peter No. I'm a Senior Presidential Director here with Lifewave, and I have my beautiful enroller, sponsor, partner, best friend, Miss Marci Preble. How are you doing this? Who's also a Senior Presidential Director. And how are you doing this morning, Marci?
I'm doing great. It's just great. In California, we finally got the sun like the East Coast. So I'm in a sundress today. And I'm actually going to go get an organic spray tan. I hope that's okay. Tomorrow with my best friend, Liz.
Organic spray tan. Okay.
Because I have to look cute for the California event.
Okay, we'll see about that one. So I'm actually in Ohio, so I think I brought the rain here because it's raining cats and dogs here. So I don't know. I think we flipped our weather.
Do you know what the best part of network marketing is? We get to travel and play and work, and it is the best life ever. So if you're new on the call, just enjoy Evolve. We work, we play, we have fun, and we love, and it's truth, and it just keeps getting better every day. So with that, Peter, what's our topic today? What are we talking about?
So today is going to be a very special topic, and let me just give the big picture, but I do want to just acknowledge all our brand partners here today. So big welcome back from 4th of July weekend. And also to our brand new guest here today, okay? If you're a brand new guest here, big welcome to our gym. This is our 10 a.m. training that we do every week, once an hour, and we have a schedule going. So this week, we're gonna talk about a special topic, and let me give the big picture on this. So in the last 4 years almost, in September, it'll be Marci and I's 4-year anniversary. In the last 3.5 years, we have developed our whole online system, okay? Everyone who here is enjoying the website, the startx39now.com website. That website took literally 3 years of content. Every study, every podcast, everything online that we have created is on that website. Then we created the startx39biz.com. Who here enjoys the business side of it? Okay, I hope everybody is. So now we have Marci has created literally the backbone on how to find everything, everything that we use for the business, all our Facebook, our Telegram pages. So I'm only mentioning this to all the brand new guests here or our brand new partners that are learning this for the first time. Make sure that you contact your sponsor, your enroller, to go through the getting started with you and show you all our tools that we have built online. But now let's fast forward to today. We're now in July of 2023, okay? We're going into the home stretch. The next 90 days will be our build. We're going to update our biz sites. We're updating our podcast. We are doing everything online in the next 90 days to make sure that everybody gets to their goals by September so you can get recognized by October at our global convention, okay? So Marci and I now, Marci's gonna train into what she has done for over a year. So just know everything that Marci and I train, we test it. We develop it. We go to the market with it. Sometimes you don't hear it right up front from our training because we just don't do anything out of the blue, okay? So all the marketing tools, as everybody's seen all the new brochures, all the new pamphlets, all the new envelopes, everything that Sally and Marci and our team is working on, it is to make your life better. It's to make your business easier, right? It's called direct messaging on all these tools. So today is going to be a special training because as we have built our online system so well, Marci and our team has tested the offline events. What is the offline events? People are coming back. Does everybody feel that? People is looking for community. People are going out to events now, networking events, health events, convention events, booth events, vendor events. So as Marci has been working with our team, and we have some incredible teams that just love to go out and expose. So our whole philosophy now is, if you decide you want to go do people to people, belly to belly, we're going to teach you the right way on how to do it, what to send, what to show, what to do. And once you know how to do that, you're going to bring them on online with us, because the online system is going to support you. It's going to duplicate you. Does that make sense? But you're going to still be meeting people offline to expose. So can you imagine if you have a great offline exposure and you have a great online support, or you have a great online exposure and you have a great offline support? Either way, it's going to balance you out. At the end of the day, network marketing is all about database. Does everybody understand? It's your database. It's the people, it's the names, it's the tap rooting, it's who you're talking to, how you're supporting them, how are you duplicating it. And we believe Team Evolve has the best system on planet Earth in the industry to do that now. So I'm very excited to learn. Everybody take down your notebooks, get your brain ready. If you're gonna pick up something, and I'm assuming after this, just know in the next 90 days, apply all this together and just run, okay? Whatever you set up for this summertime is going to take care of your fall and winter. And who here wants to retire in 2024? Okay? When I say retire, all I'm saying is, can you make more money and work less next year by understanding and building this beautiful online, offline business together with us? So Marci, I'm going to pass it to you. I think everybody's ready to learn and take some crazy notes today and start learning some offline.
You know what I love about Peter is always the igniter. Okay, Peter 4 years ago said, we're hitting COVID. We've got to have the strongest online system. We have to have testimonial calls 5 days a week, people having real experiences, and then talking about the technology of X39. And we've done that for 4 years, and we have anywhere from 250 to 300 people a night on those testimonial calls. We have the accountability office that I started, where you can come work in the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays at 11 o'clock Pacific, and we actually gift 2-day supplies of X39 and Eon for you. And you do that in your office, on your computer through Zoom. These are our online system, and it's important. But really about a year ago, I noticed, and it's maybe longer, there's some states like Florida that never really shut down for COVID. And people like April Vaughn, Stacy Hallwager, Laura Balzer, Mary Lou, this crew, Tammy Wellman, this crew really started incorporating offline, belly to belly, whether it was patching parties, educational seminars in doctors' offices, whether it was booth events at different shows. They were incorporating both. And then Peter, about a month ago, said, I'm ready to have exposing events where we touch people again. And I have to be honest, for me, because I got so used to online, I'm like, oh, what is this touch people again? And he's like, yeah, we have to. Not just that we have to, I want to. And so in California, and we'll show this in a minute, he created our very first exposing event, which is the light party, where we're all getting together. And then our regional events started coming out, where there's 300 to 500 people showing up for those, and then convention. And so all of a sudden, for me, who I would say I'm more of an online girl, all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, it's time to embrace what Peter says, the offline. So some of you guys are just going to love offline, and you're going to just go there. Some of you guys are going to love online, and that's your love. And some of you are going to do this great combination of both. I think I'm going to do both personally, because I like both. I like to touch people, but then I like to take them to the duplication model of online. So you do what feels best. There's no have to in network marketing. We're all, as Peter says, about exposing and building that list. And you know what I mean by a list. Who has a list book? We're just building our list. And I don't care if you build your list through Facebook online, Instagram online, your phone, which would be more like online, or through events, which would be having a group of people at your house, going and doing a seminar like Jeannie did for Dr. Dini. Those are building your list offline. Remember, it's all about exposing and building lists. Go ahead, Peter. Yep.
And it could be as simple as Pat Tom doing a pizza party. And Pat Tom's been doing pizza parties forever now.
Absolutely. We are just embracing the Pats of the world, the Lauras of the world, the Leah. I mean, I saw Leah doing this in Houston the other day at a great event, and there was 30 people there, the Genies of the world, the Mary Lou, the Michelle Colson, a big old event in San Diego. Oh, Martha at Laguna Woods, 30 of her friends all came. Like, I'm just saying that it's okay. But if you don't want to do it, it's okay too. But if you're not comfortable with it, make sure that you tell your team, because 50% of your team loves this stuff and they are comfortable with it. So don't hold back because it might not be your thing. Make sure you understand what people want in your organization and give it to them. I think that was my biggest lesson. I mean, when Peter said he was having his first light party and we were touching people, I was like, oh, we're doing well. I got nervous. I'm just being honest. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what's wrong with me? Of course I want to go, so I just want you to know that that's just the change of adding a new segment is okay. And I want you to know next Saturday, we're going to have Dr. Stacy and Laura Bowser on, and they're really, because they've been doing it full force for over a year, and April Vaughn, I believe as well, the three of them, and they're just going to really tell you exactly what they're doing. So no, we're going to have some more training on this next week because I think it's so important. But let's get started on what this means. What does it mean to have a patching event? Well, I'm going to show you that I've created on startx39biz.com, a new section just for this. Are you ready? I'm going to take you there, and we're building on it. So it's new and it's going to just keep getting better, but I'm just going to take you through it and show you what's there. And then I'm actually going to give you an example of what I've been doing, and I hope that you find it of benefit. So basically, on the site, you go to startx39biz.com, and right now you're going to go to the 14 steps to success, okay? And then you're going to go to tab number 14, use the resource library right now. Okay, this is just where it is now until I redesign the site in the next couple weeks. So just remember, patching party setup. This is where the information is, okay? Okay, so a couple things that we've already started, and you can thank Laura. We have editable invites. So right here, you can just open this up. Oops, hold on just a minute. I'm on the wrong site. Give me a minute. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
And on the chat, I put down the link. If anybody knows anyone in Orange County who wants to join our light party, go ahead and click on that link, and all guests are free, okay? So if you just know anyone in Southern California who wants to join our light party, the link is on the chat.
And Peter, make sure that, so we go to 14, make sure people are being let in because I can't do it right now. Okay, so 14 steps to success. Let's see if I open this up correctly now. Use your resource library and patching party. And the first is your educational seminar link. So this would be an invitation you would give to doctors to have their stem cell activation seminar, for example. So it's a little different, right? And so once again, Laura Bowser created this for our team. It says stem cell activation, education seminar. Welcome to the world of vitality, wellness, and age reversal. Yes, you read that correctly. These are editable spaces. So you can go right into this program and put your date, time, location, and RSV right in there. And you can literally then take a picture of it, send it out, print it off. So I want you to know that we made this editable. So anybody can use it. Okay, so that would be educational seminar invite. Now, if you want to know how to do it, this tells you how to edit. You can edit through your computer. You can edit through iPhone. You can edit through Android. If you have questions, you are welcome to give me a, well, actually, Jan, are you there? Could you put Jan? You're welcome to call Jan, and I'll make sure I train her so she can train you. So Peter, if you could put Jan's number down, that would be great. Now, we also have a patching party edible invite. Now, this is a little different, right? A patching party would be more like, hey, I'm having a group of people at my friend's house. This is like what April Vaughn does at the salon, and she has built a new presidential director basically doing patching parties. You know what I mean? So a group of 2, 5, 10. And remember, you might not want to do a patching party, but maybe your next door neighbor can't wait to talk about stem cell activation with all her friends, and she invites 10 people, right? This is what I mean. And so once again, you would put the date, time, location. Pat Tom, for example, could have a pizza party, patching party, as an example. So these are example of some invites that are ready to use for you to actually invite with. So the patching party setup. This is the materials that I believe you should have at the have ready to go for your, whether we call it a patching party, a patching seminar, or even a booth event. I do this all the same. So what do I mean by a booth event? You're doing a booth at the Crystal Healing Show, for example, or the wellness event. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you would, this is what I recommend you have. One X39 sleeve, one Icewave sleeved, and one Eon sleeve. And I recommend you have 30 filled envelopes with mini info cards. And I'm going to show you in a moment where you find all of those. Okay. Then what do you think you do at the event? Well, all the materials that Sally and I have written are readable. They are scripts. Professional network marketers read scripts. You don't have to know it all. You just need to know how to read and make reading exciting, kind of like kindergarten. So you read the envelope about how X39 works, and you read the mini cards. And I'm going to show you each card in a minute so you understand, and I'm going to show you exactly how I read them. Okay? Then you literally point to the pictures on the mini card to tell the picture story. Yes, there is a new mini card that has before and after pictures on it. And I just take people around and point to the pictures, okay? Then you patch everyone as experiential with X39 and Eon right below the back of the neck, just once, because X39 by itself activates stem cells. Eon reduces inflammation. Inflammation is an eater of stem cells. So when you wear these two together, it activates your stem cells to work better, and it's highly demonstrative. What do I mean by that? I'm not kidding. Most people by the end of the event are noticing something when you put those two on together, just right below the back of the neck. And then what do? Just like what we do online, Peter, we bring testimonials up front and they just tell their story. The key, this is my favorite part, and trust me when I say this works, we've been testing it out. You announce, come up to the front if you have pain, and you patch their pain spot with one Icewave. Just usually 5 people will come up, and you say, where do you hurt? And they say, oh my God, my shoulder hurts. Well, where does your shoulder hurt the most? Oh, right on my shoulder, right there. The brown patch goes right where it hurts the most. And then you say, and where does it radiate to? Where does it end? And they may say, oh, down my arm. White patch goes there. You bookend the pain spot with Icewave. I am telling you, if you do this, by the time you get to step 7, where you're taking the order on the mini order form, which I'm going to show you, the people that you've patched that have pain are already raising their hand and saying, I can't believe it, but my pain is gone. And I will tell you this story. I was with Leah in San Antonio, and we patched the gentleman, the MMA player, who he gets his head bashed on the ground and compressed his spine, a pain of 8, nerve pain all through his leg, a shake. We patched his lower back, the L, what is it for nerve pain? If it's lower nerve pain in the back, you patch the L5 right at the tailbone. If it's upper nerve pain, you patch the C7, which is really right below the back of the neck. That will usually get rid of most nerve pain. Okay. And so what did he do? He raised his hand in 10 minutes. He goes, I can't even believe this, but my legs are not shaking anymore with pain. And then an hour later, this house had a gym. He's walking out of the gym and he goes, I worked out for the first time in 3 years. Like, you can't make that stuff up. You are experiencing this in your event, in your offline event. The reason patching parties work, or patching seminars work, or educational seminars, we'll still get the right marketing terms. We're just working on this work with our particular product, is because all we have to do is get patches on the body and it works. And I'm telling you, the 3 patches at these offline events that you want to put on people's bodies are what? X39 and Eon right below the back of the neck, and call people up, not everybody, just whoever has pain. And you ice wave in front of everybody, the pain spot. Once again, I'm telling you, it works. And you can do an event with 3 sleeves of product, an X39, an Eon, and an ice wave. You don't need a ton of product, just 3 sleeves. And that will 3 sleeves will give you a 30-person event. No problem. Okay, so far, everybody with me? Peter, any comments on that?
I just want to show our product, because when you're people to people, and I have not done live events, but I did one 2 weeks ago with Dr. Dana Zappala, and oh my gosh, it's so demonstrable, and you can really get the connection going, and you can really practice the peak and pre-qualify. So as you're talking constantly, we're just peaking, pre-qualifying, peaking, pre-qualifying, but you're doing it in a live manner. So
and let me tell you this, I hear you guys, we need videos. You need no videos.
No,
videos are
the
boring.
website.
You don't even need a website. I'm gonna tell you right now what you need to do. Okay, right now, what you're gonna do. Okay, please trust me when I say you could be in and out in one of these meetings in an hour. Do not bore people with videos. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'm now gonna go back to the site, and I'm going to go to order your patching materials here. Sally has already created all the materials you need. Okay, let me show you. You just go down. The first material that you're going to need is our envelope. Write this down. You're going to have to order some envelopes from Sally. I'm going to teach you how to use this in a minute, but I want you to first see where everything is. Eventually, we will have a patching party section, so you can just go there, but we're just not there yet. So Peter, can you let people in? So you have to know where to find it right now, okay? Now you go down, make sure you get some labels. You've got to label every one of your envelopes. Please do not send an envelope to someone without your information on it. Waste of your time and money. Then you want to order our 4 mini info cards. They are front and back. I have designed them with Sally for a reason. They are all scripted. What does that mean? They are intended for you to read to people. So the first card that you want to order is the before and after tracker. I'm going to go over it with you in a moment, but it basically has script at the top, the pictures that you point with people on, and the checklist. That's the symptoms of aging, where you can say, hey, what's your energy like now? What's your energy like after the patch? You can actually, in your meetings, people love this, take them through this, where they can rate themselves at the beginning and then have them rate themselves even at the end of the event if you want. I didn't add that in the steps, but you can do that. That's a little variation. Our all products flyer, so they can see where all patches go, and a little information scripts on each patch. What to expect, you read it. And then our order form. The front order form is generic. The back order form gives you the silver protocols. We call it the silver guide. pretty soon it's going to be the silver gold guide. Sally is redoing this and it's going to be silver and gold packs on here. The order form will not be at the bottom because you have the front of it where you can take the information. And this is coming very soon because we have so many teams ordering gold packs because of Peter's gold rush. So we're changing. And why did we create this size? Because they go perfectly in the envelope. They fit perfectly. So what do you do at the event? If you have 30 people at the event, by golly, you better have 30 envelopes filled, ready to go. Okay, with a label. So far is everybody with me? Okay, that is how easy it is. I don't care if you're doing here it is. There's mine with my label. I'm no different than you. And it's all inside, right? Like that. And they're all in matte so people can write on them. I don't care if you're doing a patching party, an education seminar, a booth event, a big regional event with less than maybe 100 people. These work really good. I just had for Claudia, my booth event, we each had 100 of these ready to rock and roll. For Martha's event in Laguna Woods, all I did is give every single person one of these. Now, when you're at an event that you like a party, I actually put an X39 and an Eon right inside of this because it's so fun for them to open it up and get their little patches and put it on their body. This is the experience. I do not put Icewave in here because I'm not giving everyone an Icewave. I have a sleeve of Icewave and I call people up. Now, if I'm at a big booth event, I do not fill all of these. I just patch people with the sleeves on the table because it's too much, right? It's the quantity is too much. So I just have the sleeves there ready to patch, but I have X39, Eon, and Icewave. That's what I use. Okay, because that combination is demonstrative. Okay, so a couple other things that now basically that's really all you need. Is that so easy? Could you do that? Could everybody just hand these to everybody at a meeting and read it to people? Could you do that? Can you do that? Is that hard? You basically have an X39 and an Eon in here, a sleeve of Icewave. You follow the directions on the biz site and everybody gets one. And then you basically say to them, well, let's talk about what this is. I'm brand new too, but Marci says we're just going to read this together. And you literally read this. And I'm going to do this in a moment. And you read all of these cards too. And I'm going to show you how easy it is very soon. But before that, there's also a couple other things I love. Now, this is extra cost and you don't have to do it. This is enough. This is enough, but some of you might be like, well, I want to know what the other stuff is. So I'm going to show you right now. Here's a couple other things that I use. Here we go.
Marci, can you go over the biz and then show people exactly how to find this tab again? Just one more time after you're done.
Yes, I sure will. So then you go down, you keep going down. And I love the 8x11 poster boards. I ordered the Mandy board. I call this Mandy. I call this Marci, which is me. And I call this the before after tracker. Okay, I ordered those. Okay, you with me? And I order from Sally because I think it's important I order one tablecloth. Okay, and I'll show you how to do it in a moment. So why do I order those? Because I just, in my meetings or at the event, I just talk about it. And I literally point to the pictures and I tell stories based on my board. And then what do? At the same time, I tell the people to open up their envelope and follow along. I'm in kindergarten right now and I tell the stories and I'm going to show you how I do that in a moment. Okay. Then what do? Can you let people in?
Yes.
I tell my story based on how I was so ugly with cancer in 2017 and how I got pretty again. And you can use my story as well. Look at her. She was a mess. Now look at her, right? And then I use Mandy. And I show that she looks 16 now. And I literally I bought on Amazon 2 tabletop easels and 1 standing easel. I can go anywhere. And I'm just going to be honest, it's right there. I went to TJ Maxx and I got my roller suitcase. I can roll my event anywhere. What do you think is in my roller suitcase? My 3 easels, my poster boards, my tablecloth. And then when I need to do an event, I'll throw in 30, 50, 100 of these filled. I'm ready to rock and roll. I can do an event anywhere. And you know what? It's easy, it's fun, it's ready to go. So also, I'll show you on this site. So does everybody understand? And we'll do it again. And right here, it shows you where you can order your little easels on Amazon. So what I tried to do on the Biz site is get everything that you would need to do an event and then give you permission to do it. So Peter, let's go back and show people how to get there one more time. Okay, oops, let's go one more time. So everybody follow along. Huh?
Yeah.
Just
So
go, yeah, go ahead.
No, I just want to make sure everybody understands, everybody. This is an option, okay? You remember, you know, if you're going to go offline, you're going to have to invest some money into your marketing tools, right? Now, if you want to do it a different way, you can copy. I don't know how to copy it and print out yourself, but it still costs you ink and still costs you paper. This is really professional. It's very nicely done. So you're going to have to invest if you want to do offline, which again,
and I'll show everyone, if you don't have the money to buy the cards, we have every single file on PDF in the back, in the Biz site. I'll show you where that is too. Don't feel like, you know, the reason I came up with the cards is because I watched Dr. Stacy at an offline event take all my PDFs and she was folding them up and shoving them in the envelope. I'm like, that's genius. I'm going to make that simpler. I'm going to make them little. But it was genius. And the reason that her team is duplicating so fast is because a year ago, she was teaching them how to use those forms that I just showed you. And they were just printing them and folding them up and putting them in envelopes. I went to one of her events in San Diego and I watched what she was doing. And I, as a network marketer, am a really good ripper offer duplicator. And so that's what we did. And so, let's go ahead and show you how to do that again. So you go to Start X39 Biz, Start X39 Biz, biz.com. And then you're going to go to the 14 steps to success. Everybody with me? And then you're going to go all the way down to tab number 14. Use the resource library. Okay, you guys with me? And right there is the Patching Party Setup tab. It's right underneath the new Evolve logos, in case you want some logos. Yep, and you go right there and let's see what it is now. There's your invite for the education seminar. That's more for like a doctor's office, more influential. The patching parties like Pat Tom's pizza party, right? That's a patching party. The patching party setup that reminds you what tools you, or how to do the party and the tools you need. And this shows you where to order them. That's all through Sally. And if you get confused, you can call Sally and you can say, Sally, I want to do this patching party and I can't remember what I'm supposed to order. And she knows because I order it all the time from her. And you can do the easels. So
where can you find a downloadable PDF for each one of those flyers?
I'm going to show you right now. But before I do that, let me go back and remind you which ones I'm talking about. And right there, take a picture of Sally's phone number and email. You can even just call her and say, Marci says I need to have the patching party set up. What is that? Okay, she knows. So don't worry, it's okay. And what it is, write it in your notes. It's the envelopes, okay? It's some labels, unless you can make your own, which is fine. You can just use Avery and make your own labels. You could handwrite on all the envelopes. I don't care. Just get your name and phone number on everything. And then it's the top 4 mini cards. Okay. You can write this down. It's the order form, the what to expect, the 3 generation summary, and the before and after tracker. Take a picture of this right now. It's okay. Just take a picture. Okay. Then you keep going down, and that's all you really need. You don't really need anything else, but if you want to be fancy, then you go down And you also get the 3 poster boards. And if you want to be fancy, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, the one I like the most is the before and after, because I tell picture stories. You don't really need me and Mandy. You can do it with just one. This one, at these events, you should see what people do. They can't wait to look at this. And when you point and tell stories, they are in. Okay. This is why you don't really need videos, because you can read and point. And I'm going to show you how to do it in a minute. And then you go right down to, if you want, a tablecloth. And then you could buy the easels, which is on Amazon on the link before. Is this easy? Can you figure out what to do? Okay, there it is. Okay, so now if you don't have the money to buy stuff and you want to be like, well, how do I print out my own? That's easy too. You go to, can you see this, Peter?
Yes.
Start X39biz, that's startx39biz.com. And there's 2 places until I get this more succinct. The first, right, tab 6 under give a gift. Okay. And all you do is you go to print your own envelope. Okay. And you guys, you could just print off 30 of these. Your envelope's done for you. You don't need to buy them if you don't want to. For the longest time, Dr. Stacy's team just printed these off and put them, you know, just filled like white envelopes, you know, it's fine. Okay. And then you want to go down to tab number 9, take the order. Okay. And you want to print out, this is the order form that's on the mini. Just print that out, print them out. Okay. The other order form that's on the back of the mini is the customized silver pack. I like this because people get confused on what to order. And this just talks about, why isn't that opening? This helps talk about some of the customized options, right? So it helps people think about maybe if they have sleep issues, what they might need. It's just a great guide, but you don't need to have that, but I like it. And then you go down to, here's the what to expect. There it is. That's the same thing. It's right there. Print it off. And you go down to the before and after tracker.
Great.
Can you let people in, Peter?
Yes.
It's right there. It's right there. Okay, print it off. You could go to the all products flyer. It's right there. Print it off.
Wow.
And that's it. I mean, really, that's all I do every day, over and over and over again. So now I'm going to give you an example of how I would run a meeting. Okay, I'm just going to tell you how I do it. I basically, so here it is. I'm no different than you. Those are the forms, right? Everybody has one in their seat, right? And I just walk up and I say, welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. Today, we're going to talk about stem cell technology. And then I literally tell my story. You all have a story. Just tell your story. That's it. And then I go to them. After I tell my story, I say, what I want you to do is pick up the envelope and read along with you. Read along with me. I'm going to tell you how this works. Are you ready? And literally, you guys, I read the envelope. I'm going to read it to you. Well, this patch, second paragraph, here, let me show you at the same time so it can be demonstrative. Give me a minute. There's my, sorry.
And the main thing, everybody, you just have to know it's your story. Okay. Mm-hmm. We've stayed away from PowerPoints. We stayed away from bringing TVs, digital. You don't need all that stuff in an event or anything. We are made to go, again, belly to belly, hands-on, and just share stories. Okay.
And testimonials. And Peter, I didn't put that in there, but I will, as I'm training you guys, I look at new word. You like that, Leah? Demonstrative, right? I like that idea of start with your story. And so I'll add that, you guys. So you see, I'm learning how to write the training based on training, right? So thank you, Peter. So then I would just basically, I would have And my can you let people in my X39 sleeve? After I told my story, I would open it up and I would just show it to the room and I read the envelope. This stem cell activation patch is made out of organic amino acid crystals. That's when applied to the skin is activated by your own heat. Did you know that's a form of infrared light? And this actually reflects back a light wave that elevates GHK copper peptide. This is a big deal peptide. And this peptide activates your stem cells, makes more stem cells, and resets it to a younger, healthier state. Kind of like the sun makes vitamin D in your body. You guys, I read the envelope. I'm not doing anything you can't do. Did you know that David Schmidt, the owner, inventor, and CEO, says that when you put activated younger stem cells on old tissue, you turn the tissue young again. And why do we need to do this? I'm reading the envelope. Well, by age 35, you've lost 50% of your stem cell activity. By age 65, you've lost almost all your stem cell activity. When you activate your own body's pluripotent stem cells, they have the unique ability to turn into whatever cell your body needs for repair. Can you imagine? Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. That's a big deal. So let's get the stem cell army moving. Some people notice results within 1 to 7 days. Most experience results within 28 to 30 days. Know that within 24 hours, you're resetting your stem cells 3,000 to 4,000 to a younger, healthier state. Some people experience better sleep, more joy, youthful energy. Can you imagine? Inflammation reduction, soft skin, no wrinkles, and enhanced athletic performance. You guys, you just make the envelope exciting. Can you guys read the envelope to your people? Right? Raise me your hand if you can do this. It's not hard. And you follow along. And then you say, okay, let's do it. Get your X39 and Eon out of your envelope now. Okay. And you're going to say what we do. Oh, and you put right here at the front, wear this 12 hours on to activate and repair and 12 hours off. We're going to put it right below the back of your neck or under your belly button. But honestly, your whole body's light and any spot will do. Let's all put our X39 and Eon on together right now. And you are with them putting those patches right on. And people get so excited to take them out. And you're going to be like, don't be afraid. It's so much fun. Let's put them on together. Now, this isn't on the script, but you need to know this. The reason we use Eon is because Eon reduces inflammation. Inflammation is an eater of stem cells. So when you wear these two together, you're going to turbocharge the X39 to work better. We call this the dynamic duo. I will try to get a little script in the patching party so you know how to talk about it. It's important that they wear these together because in the event, if you put these two on together, they will notice something in the event. Most, for sure, a lot will. Okay, so then you say, okay, did you do that? And they all go, yes. And then you go, let's go look at the next card together. Everybody get the what to expect card out. And you say this. Did you know that right now, when you put that patch on, you activated 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state right now? Do you see that? You are just reading. Did you know in 1 to 3 months, you're going to rebalance the brain? These changes can calm an overactive brain, and we have a study for that. Within 3 to 6 months, you're going to reactivate your stem cells. They're the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair, like when you were 20. And you read the card. Then you say, but let's look at the pictures. Get this card out. And you direct them to get the card out. Now, you can point to 5 pictures and tell a story. Or if you're like me and you buy the board, I tell the story with the picture board, but you don't have to. You don't have to have the investment. You can tell here. So here's what I say. You ready? I say, look at me. That's me with cancer. I was ugly and inflamed with steroids and chemo. Look at how my skin got better. Look at this spine. This had nerve kinks. That's pain. Now it flows well. Look at this finger. It was cut off. It died and it grew back. Come on, ladies. None of us want turkey necks. Turkey neck gone. Look at this man. He was bald and gray, and now his hair's coming in and it's dark. And look at Mandy. She looks 16. Oh, and look at our girl here. Her back was all curved and now it's strengthening out. And even our dog's blue eye is turning back to normal. You would not believe how many people get excited. They're looking at the pictures. Then you say, but let's read along. This is a form, I'm reading the card to them as they're reading, a form of wearable light technology. It activates your own stem cells, makes more stem cells, and resets it to a younger, healthier state. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair. Just like when we were 20. And you can take this deeper. You could say, did you have gray hair when you were 20? Of course not. Did you have wrinkles when you were 20? Of course not. Did you have that awful chronic aging issue when you were 20? No, because our stem cells were working. Remember, normal cells, your heart, your brain, your pancreas, they can only be that. But stem cells are beautiful in that they can turn into any cell, organ, or tissue that you need to repair. And that's why when you were 20, you didn't have the issues and you looked young. It's stem cell. By this time, people are like, oh my gosh, this is exciting, right? Okay. And then you can even say, but you know what? Let's go ahead and let's mark the card up. What's your quality of sleep like? What's your mental clarity like? What's your pain like? They'll start marking their card in their seat. And then you say, tonight when you go to bed, because I just put X39 and Eon on you, do the same marking, or in the morning when you wake up, and you give them homework. Your homework is, and then I say, and of course, we have some other patches. Now, and this tells you placement. You can decide if you just want to share X39, Eon, and Icewave. Some of you may want to do a quick tap on our other patches. You can, it's experiential, whatever you want. Or you can say, here's all of our patches, and it shows you where you can put them. And honestly, tomorrow morning when you're having coffee, you can read this. I give them homework to look at their packet the next day. So everybody with me so far? Then I say, who has pain? Come up to the room. Where's your pain? And people are coming up. They're going to tell you it's their shoulder, and you're going to patch them with Icewave, the brown on the pain spot, the white 3 inches below, or where, bookend the pain. Where does it start? Where does it end? Oh, it's your lower back. Let's do that. Oh, it's your upper back. Let's do that. Pop the spot with Icewave. Okay. And then continue and start saying, let me tell you pricing. As you're going through pricing, I'm not kidding, people will raise their hand and start telling you that their pain is down with Icewave. Or you could even call on them and say, hey, what's going on now with your pain, right? And so then you take them to the price list. Take a look at the price list. And when you look at the price list, you can also look at all the different patches we have, because you can mix and match. And you know what? They have so much fun looking at this. And you say this, you can get one sleeve of X39 for $149. You can go on auto ship for $119. I like the silver kit for the individual use. The family pack is the gold, double the inventory, and platinum and diamond, they're the business builder packs. If you're ready to build a business, you're going to need inventory. And you can get 3X, and go look at the little football. You can get 3 X39s, or 1 X39, 1 X49 equals 2 of supportive patches. And we will just fill your kit right here. Oh, by the way, there's other customized selections to help you choose. Maybe you want a detox and brain, a sleep, or a skin care customized pack. Look and see. Yes, these all are the $2.99 packs. And then you're just going to fill out your name and address and credit card and give it to whoever's running the party. Give it to Martha. Give it to the person who brought you here, right? You understand what I mean? Now you've basically taken the order, closed the event, and you're basically done. How many people here could do a party and just do that? Is that so hard? Really, I'm just asking you to read the envelope, point to pictures, and read the cards. And it's all there to read, okay? It will not work if you just hand them to everybody, put a patch on, and that's it. You've got to think about when you were in kindergarten and the teacher read everybody the story out loud. You are the kindergarten teacher reading the story to everyone. Okay, that's how I made the materials. I scripted it so you could read it. Peter, any thoughts on this?
I'm taking notes myself. I'm just thinking how simple it is now, again, to have a system that you can follow. Everything that Marci said is on the website. If you're going out there and you're going to go offline, just take it, just like our gym, take it one day at a time. Go start doing 2-3 people. Go start doing smaller events. But if you get used to going out there like this, you will practice, again, our system, which is the PPP. Learn how to peak, learn how to pre-qualify, learn how to get the packages, do it online, do it offline. So thank you, Marci. Very simple.
Excellent. I think it's very simple, and just the biggest aha for me is take your X39, your Eon, and your Icewave everywhere and have at least 30 envelopes ready to rock and roll and read them and patch them. It's not that hard, and tell your story. So with that, I do want to show you, we are running a promotion that actually talks about this. And I wanted you to be trained so you understood what the promotion really is. Now, we started running it last week, and we went through 30 sleeves of Icewave. I have 50 more left. So I am going to open this promotion up until the 50 sleeves are gone. When they are gone, they are gone. I'm not spending any more money. So just know that most likely they will be gone before the date of the promotion is gone. And if you are on Dr. Stacy's team, it's the same promotion she's running. Please go through her for that instead of Jan, because what do I want to say? And do not double dip. You know, we are a giving team, but it gets to be to the point of where please don't take advantage of us giving. Okay, like we're doing our best. So once again, make sure if you're on Dr. Stacy's team that you run it through her. She has inventory and cards. And if anybody that's not on Dr. Stacy's team can run it through Jan, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, but know that, you know, we just only have so much. So that's all I'm going to say. So here's the promotion.
Basically, Marci is just supporting everybody. If you want to do this, we're just pouring more love and just.
And I want you to know that Dr. Stacy is funding her own envelopes and her Icewave. Peter put Icewave in to help support this. April Vaughn put Icewave in to help support this. I am not supporting this by myself. I want you to know that if it wasn't for April Vaughn, Peter knows, Stacy Hallweger, these kinds of things would not happen. So know that your uplines are funding to help teach you behaviors. We're very behavioral based. Okay, so just so you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you what the promotion is. So once again, from 7/18 to 7/16, I'll put this in chat. There is a promotion being run by the company, which is $300 a product, and you receive a free energy sleeve from the company. That's happening right now, and it goes through July 16th. If you include an X39 and an Eon in that order, and I would just recommend order 2 X39 and 2 Eons, because you need to be over $300. A $299 order will not give you this. In order to order this, you go to your back office, your store, and you order $300 or more worth of product. And automatically when you order it, that the order will say you get your free energy. So it's not a promotion in the way we normally see it in the promotion. You go to the store and order $300 of product or more. So once again, go to store, order 2 X39, 2 Eon, and you will get a free energy. When you do that, and you email Jan Rand that you did that, and you show her the receipt that you did that, she will send you a free Icewave sleeve and 30 of our mini envelopes filled with the mini cards. You must also plan a party between 7:15 and 8:26 and text her that your party date has been planned. Now, do you actually have to have everybody invited and all that? No, you just have to commit that I'm putting it on the books and I'm having my party 8-2. And does it have to be a set amount of people? No, a party could be 2, it could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 100. I want to incent good offline behavior, and I want to tell you that it is okay to touch people. Now, if you don't want to have a party, that's okay. Maybe your friend Sheila loves parties and she wants to have one. So once again, this promotion is 50 sleeves are left. When they're done, and my guess they could be done by tomorrow, I'm just saying, then the promotion will be over. So do not be mad at us if we run out and we stop the promotion early. Okay, and I'm going to put that in chat right now so you see that. My suggestion is you grab that out of chat, because I don't think I'm publishing this on any of the bigger stuff. It's just too much. So you guys, if you want this promotion and you grab it now, then this is a promotion for Saturday training and for some of the teams that have seen this as well. So anybody have any questions today? Anybody have questions on the promotion? Peter, anything you want to add on that? April, are you there?
I'm good to go. I'm excited to use this. And everyone, I have gone through the envelopes. I've used it myself. I talked to people. Dana signed up a few people, and it was just literally when I did this booth last week, it was really quality people. It's just getting that conversation going. Okay, everyone, it's a really good behavioral practice. And when people connect with you, and then when they connect with you offline and you have that conversation and you invite them to come see you on a podcast, and they physically see you on a podcast, and because you connected with them, and then they see the online system and they saw you offline, it's a connection. You've done your pre-qualification, and they will call you back. Okay, if they see the value, they see how nice you are, and they understand our system and our community, I just say, come to our community, come check us out. And it works. Okay, so great training today, Marci.
Jan Rand's number's there. You are welcome to text Jan and ask her. Some people don't know who their upline is. She can find out who your upline is. She's there. She is fulfilling. Please don't text her any orders, email only. She will not send out orders that are being texted. Know that all my Icewaves are coming in on July 11th. So if you saw, she has about 30 envelopes already ready to go out, but we're waiting for the inventory. And I just ordered another $2,500 worth of envelopes and cards. Like, inventory is ready to go. I'm fully in support of funding you guys to learn the right behaviors, okay? And the behaviors are solid online and solid offline. And so here is an offline way that we can add to our list. And with that, Peter, why don't you go ahead and close out the meeting for us?
Okay, everyone, did you learn something today? I hope you did. Did you learn a little bit today? Did you get to see what we're going to do today? So again, we only have 90 days left until September 30th. Marci and I are literally, okay, we're holding your hands. We're going in depth now with people. It is summertime. This is the time where you're connecting and hanging out with people anyways, okay? Whatever you do in the next 90 days, Marci and I are just running with you. We're seeing so many rank advancements happening every single day, every week. And that is just a compounding effect of doing things right. Okay. Our team is growing. That is doing things right. But the next 90 days, I cannot stress enough, we're going to hold your hands. Okay. We're not holding off the gas pedal. And I hope everybody, I'm constantly putting out the hotel registration and the hotel, the tickets for the convention.
Oh, let's
Please.
do that real quick, Peter. Let's share screen all of this. You guys,
Okay.
make sure, I'm sorry, but this is so important. Make sure you go to the biz site. Can you see this and know what's
Yes.
going on, and make sure everyone is invited. The very first thing that is at the bottom of the biz site. The first piece is, if you're in California, come to the light party. This is going to be so much fun. And if you're not in California, invite your California folks, okay? Peter is paying hors d'oeuvres for all the guests. I mean, come and just eat on him. And there's an open bar. I'm gonna have maybe tequila drink.
I'm not paying for the open bar, okay, everyone?
I know. Oh, not open bar. It's not open bar.
Open bar.
I didn't mean open. I meant cash bar.
I'm gonna go broke. My whole week check is gone.
Okay, and then we're gonna go Southern California, August 19th. Look
Oh
at
my gosh.
the CDs that are coming. We even have Ron Rayburn coming, and we got a lineup. All right, so
This-
know that this is like a mini convention in its own right on August 19th. And you bring your guests from 10 to 11, and of course we do training after, community building. It's gonna be great. So
This one is gonna be the big one, okay? This one is gonna be a huge
sign
event.
up now. You guys, were only 6 weeks out, okay? And then, of course, convention. Register now. We want Evolve to have all the seats, okay? And then, of course, here's more hotel info, Peter. This is the new rooms that just opened up. Those are going to fill fast. Get yourself and your team there. Peter, with that, let's go ahead and say goodbye this Saturday.
Everybody, I'm off to Indiana. If you need me, touch base with me, text me. I'll be posting, I think, maybe I'll post where I'll be. It is a small meeting, so I'll see everybody there. Next week, again, there's going to be a lot of nice podcast testimonials. So we'll see you in the gym. We love you. To all our brand new partners here, big congratulations and big welcome. And to our brand partners, we love you. We know what you do. So
And
bye.
remember next week, sorry, we just can't stop. Dr. Stacy and Laura. So get your promotion this week, even if you're afraid, because next week they're going to go even more in depth to help you understand how to do these offline events. So don't be afraid. We're going to do a little more training. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Okay,
everyone.
bye.
Marci
Marci,
and
you did a
Peter.
wonderful job
Bye.
of the
Go
Start
Hoosiers.
X39
Great
now.
job.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was
Amazing.
wonderful.
Thank you.